In last class, we discussed cooperative society merits and demerits. And also we understood the meaning of cooperative society. That is a one form of company, how people are joining hands voluntarily and working together, all like-minded people. So we understood the merits and demerits. Today we'll discuss how government is intervening and what government's role in cooperative society. You take example of any government organization. What is the main motive of government organization? Main motive is to serve people, to service oriented. But a private business is profit oriented. Main motive is to make profit, make gain. That is the key difference. Government organization and private organization. There are some government organization, they are making profit. It is a different thing, but the main motive, main intention is to serve people. ଲୋକମାନଙ୍କୁ କେମିତି ସୁବିଧା ଦିଆହେବ, ଟ୍ରାନ୍ସପୋର୍ଟ ହଉ, ଆମର କମ୍ୟୁନିକେସନ ହଉ, ଯାହା ହଉ ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟର ଯୋଉଟା ଅଛି, ଲୋକଙ୍କୁ କେମିତି ସୁବିଧା ଦେବ, ହାଉ ଟୁ give a best service to the people. That is the main intention of government organization. And cooperative organization as men are same ideology. They are service oriented. So government is thinking, okay, if a cooperative organization is working on the same direction, same goal, then they have a collaboration, or they are talking each other, helping each other, cooperating each other. So the main intention of a government and cooperative society are same, mostly service oriented, or to help people. If the formation of cooperative society is with that intention, how to help people, how to good development, how to work on good development in the society. So the government is also in the same direction. So in many cases, government is involved in cooperative society. So how they are helping each other, it's very common and generic. You can think that there are few points and there are few pages, notes I will share today. How government is helping cooperative society. One thing, first thing, we'll understand how the movement happened before independence and after independence. This is the cooperative society movement pre-independence. Then we'll understand after independence. Pre-independence means before 1947, what happened when it was started and from which country it was started. It started from Europe. Then what happened in different state, different country, and in India. And now if you see, there are different dedicated ministry created in India, which look into cooperative. That came recently, last 1-2 years before. So you'll understand what happened before independence and after independence. I will share this. You can go through it. So when it started, so how different farmers, it's given in Maharashtra in 1970, Land Improvement Loan Act. So what are the different acts created due to this movement before 1947, and key years, in which year what happened, so it is mentioned. If you see in the post-independence, that means after independence, after 1947, what happened? After independence, then what government is doing, how government is thinking, and there's a new ministry came in 2021. The last point was mentioned. Before that, in 2002 National Policy and Cooperative came. In 84, Cooperative Society Act, National Cooperative Development Corporation, NCDC, a statutory corporation was set up in National Cooperative Development Corporation Act 1962. This is the act. The act created in 1962. These are the different important activities happened after independence. So we'll understand before independence and after independence. This is the trend, how the cooperative movement happened in India. Cooperative activity happened in India before independence and after independence. Then we'll understand what are the different touch point or interface, or how government is interacting and talking to different people or different cooperative society. What are the different action government is taking? The first thing is, suppose you are having a society, government is providing loans, state government. These are different activities I mentioned in the notes. You will read it and will understand one by one. State government regularly monitor cooperative society and their activities. That means government is monitoring and seeing what is happening. A point kahin ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି? Because state government is involved in many activities. Suppose whoever like you, whoever giving, suppose ମୁଁ ତମକୁ 100 ଟଙ୍କା ଦେଲି, ତମ ବାପାଙ୍କଠୁ ତମେ 1000 ଟଙ୍କା ଆଣିଲ କି 100 ଟଙ୍କା ଆଣିଲ, ତମ ବାପା ତମକୁ ମନିଟର କରୁଛନ୍ତି ତମେ କଣ କଲ, ପଇସାଟା କେମିତି କଲ, ତମେ ମିସୟୁଜ କରିନ କି? ତେଣୁ ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ ସବୁବେଳେ ମନିଟର କରୁଛି, ସବୁବେଳେ ଯେତିକି ପଇସା ଦଉଛି, everything government is monitoring and looking at the situation. State government regularly monitor cooperative society and their activities. This is one interesting. For that, government has to do a lot of policies, lot of scrutiny, lot of monitoring mechanism has to implement. So many things are there. But in high level, you understand government is monitoring the cooperative society. They do this to ensure that financial interest of all members are protected. ମୁଁ ଯୋଉଟା କହିଲି, ତମେ ଏକ୍ସପ୍ଲୋଏଟ୍ କରୁଛ କି ନାହିଁ, ତମେ ଗୁଡ଼ାଏ ପଇସା ତମ ସୋସାଇଟିରେ ଅଛି, whether people are benefited or not, no one is exploiting the members. So for that, government is intervening and looking at different status of the cooperative society. They do this to ensure the financial interest of the members. Members ମାନେ କେମିତି ହଇରାଣ ହଉଛନ୍ତି କି ନାହିଁ, କିଏ ତାଙ୍କୁ ହଇରାଣ କରୁଥିବ, କିଏ ତାଙ୍କୁ ପଇସା ଦଉନଥିବ. And government is looking at all these things. The organization has to maintain proper accounts at all the time. Government is also responsible to audit sometimes. So the organization, whatever the society, they are maintaining all the accounts, whatever their income, expenditure, profit, loss, everything they are maintaining, balance sheet. They are maintaining everything in the record. Subsidizing the cooperatives by providing interest subsidy to budgetary provides. ତମେ ଦେଖିଥିବ ବିଭିନ୍ନ କେସରେ ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ ସବୁ ସବସିଡି ଦେଉଛି, ବେଳେବେଳେ ଲୋନ୍ ଛାଡ଼ ହେଇଯାଉଛି ଫାର୍ମର ମାନଙ୍କୁ। ସେଥିରେ ଅନେକ ଲୋକ ଉପକୃତ ହଉଛନ୍ତି। ବେଳେ ବେଳେ ଦେଖିଥିବ ଅଳ୍ପ ଇଣ୍ଟରେଷ୍ଟରେ ଲୋନ୍ ମିଳୁଛି, ସବସିଡାଇଜିଂ। ସପୋଜ ତମେ ଲୋନ୍ ଆଣିବ 10%, ଫାର୍ମର ଜଣେ ଲୋନ୍ ଆଣିବ 5%। ସେମିତି ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ କିଛି ଛାଡ଼ କରୁଛି, କିଛି ସବସିଡି କରୁଛି। ସେ ଯେଉଁ ଜିନିଷରେ ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ ହେଲ୍ପ କରୁଛି ଲୋକଙ୍କୁ, subsidizing the cooperative by providing interest subsidies through budgetary provision. Government, that is one area where government is interfering and helping people to provide services to members according to their needs, such as housing, transport, insurance. Cooperative sector main ଉଦ୍ଦେଶ୍ୟ କ'ଣ? ସର୍ଭିସ୍ ମୋଟିଭ, ଲୋକଙ୍କୁ ହେଲ୍ପ କରିବା। କେମିତି କରିବ? ଲୋକଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ ଘର, ଟ୍ରାନ୍ସପୋର୍ଟ, ଏସବୁ ଇନ୍ସୁରାନ୍ସ, ଏସବୁ ଜିନିଷ ପ୍ରୋଭାଇଡ କରିବ। And to do this, government is interacting and helping and doing this. Suppose one society is involved in transportation and government is providing the road. You cannot provide transport without road or without proper terminal. Suppose government is helping you and providing you lot of things. So for that, the society has to talk to government, government has to talk to society. So both has to work together for this purpose. Another point is that to promote self-help, self-reliance among people, to educate and train members and public in the democracy, economic and social development. That means self-help means members are helping themselves. They are self-dependent. Atmanirbhar juna kuhante. To educate and train members and public. Suppose gote society ଅଛି, ସେମାନେ traffic ଉପରେ କାମ କରୁଛନ୍ତି. They are responsible to increase the traffic system of that area. गवर्नमेंट कौन करछि, ସେଥିରେ ଲୋକଙ୍କୁ awareness କରୁଛି, training ଦଉଛି, rule establish କରୁଛି. Without that you cannot do. Suppose government rule ଅଛି, ସମସ୍ତେ helmet ପିନ୍ଧିବେ. If government is making that rule, then people are listening or following that. You cannot do such rules, but you are helping government, helping people for that goal. So this is one case where government is promoting and you are helping, and you are helping each other for the training, education and awareness to provide service to members according to their needs. Whoever need what, like I have given example of housing, transportation, insurance, like that. So these are the places where government is interacting with the people. There is one word here written, urbanization. What is urbanization? In city area, in a modern area, you are seeing there are number of houses, industry, roads. There are a lot of infrastructure construction work going on because people are moving to urban, so they are working there. The urbanization and government intervention. So if that is happening, then government is intervening in many areas. If lot of housing project is happening, then loan housing societies have received the benefits of multiple state and central level scheme. Particularly loan, people are depending on loan on loan from different banks. Again, banks are and somebody or government organization. And housing laws, there are different construction and laws, and that government is implementing. That is one area where government is intervening in cooperative society. The role of state to support cooperative through a positive legislative environment and policy framework. This is the same point where government is responsible to make the policy, rules, framework, whatever the regulation, rules government is building. So people are following that. And government is responsible for that to enable the rules and regulation. The role of government in cooperative development emphasizes on the economic growth of the nation and the eradication of elevation of the poverty. ତ ଲୋକମାନଙ୍କୁ କେମିତି ତମେ ଉପରକୁ ଉଠେଇବ, ଲୋକମାନେ ଯେଉଁ ଗରିବ ଲୋକମାନେ ସପୋଜ ଗୋଟେ ସ୍ଲମ୍ ଅଛି, ସେ ସ୍ଲମ୍ରେ ତମେ ଗୋଟେ କୋଅପରେଟିଭ ସୋସାଇଟିରେ ଏନଜିଓ ଅଛି and they are making electrification. Every house will have electrification. So for that, we need government. So you are talking to government, they are providing the electric connection, whatever, and you are making sure everyone in the slum are getting current. So that is one example where government is intervening. So the main objective of cooperative society is to remove the poverty, improve the poverty, uplift the people who are in the below, you are in the below poverty line, or who are not having access to all those facilities like transportation, water, and current, all these things. So cooperative societies are working and helping people on that. That is the main objective. And they are helping with the help of government. So these are the area where government is interacting and involving people. So first thing is, one important thing is loan. While the direct government is putting loan, subsidy, less interest, and there are many activities where government is interacting indirectly. You talk about housing, transport, anything, any project. So government is indirectly helping people, indirectly helping different society to uplift and elevate that those people, those section of the society. Two important things we studied in this chapter. So one is government intervention, other is the trend of cooperative society before independence and after independence. We'll continue this. Today we'll not take any break. We'll end up the class here. We'll continue this, and we have another one to class. The last class maybe we'll revise the entire things what we studied so far. and I'll see what is there in your syllabus. Then we'll have another class. Maybe next week. Tomorrow is Sunday. I'll send the schedule. Then you please join on that. That will be your main class. Whatever left out, we'll see. After that, we'll revise. Today we'll not take break and we'll close the class here. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.